Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Enough Power TV. In this video, I'm gonna talk about something that is very interesting. If you watch this video to the end, you'll surely not regret what I'm gonna be talking about. It's something that I've discovered like a few years ago. You know, I so my late uncle, may his soul rest in peace. He used to save money using these 2 liter bottles, these 2 liter Coke bottles. Yeah, so what he does is that he just put in the 5 rand coins in those 2 liter bottles. Um, you know, he will sometimes have something. This is a bottle for 5 rands. This is the bottles for 2 rands, and then this one is for the 1 rand change. So whenever he got a change, he put a 2 rand in there. Whenever he has a 5 rand coin, he will put it in there, or he will even go as far as taking a note, a 10 rand note, 100 rand note, change that into coins so that he can actually put them into those different bottles. So like me as I got inspired as well to think, why can't I just start my own? You see, that's a very difference between myself and other people. Instead of being jealous of someone's business, I get inspired to also do the same thing. There is nothing wrong with copying and cutting what somebody else is doing if you are still not sure about what you want to start. So I went on. I took a 2 liter bottle, and then I tried to save money with the 5 rand coins. Because somebody told me that if I can make it full, I can get like 3,000 rand. I was like, yo, 3,000 rand, that's a lot of money. Yeah, so I went on my journey. I started put my 5 rand, put them in there, put them in there, put them in there. But something interesting is that every time I got to 60 rand, this money will just I'll just see myself. My mind will just tell me, I'll just be so broke. Then I'll just go there and took those 5 rand. And then I'll start again. Same thing happens whenever the money get to 60 rand. The money I see myself saying, I'll go there, I'll eat it, and then I'll replace it, and then I have never replaced that money. So one day when I was still sitting down and thinking to myself, how come that my uncle is doing this? And I'm failing. Obviously, human being, you always have that mind that wants to blame, that want to point at something, not you. You always have to blame something for the result. I was like, my uncle is having businesses, my uncle is doing this, my uncle is doing that, so he's giving him obviously he's not going to fail. I mean, aren't we like that? All of us are like that. Let me say the vast majority of us are like that. Whenever something is not working, we seems to find an excuse why it's okay for us to fail. So I was sitting there to myself wondering, and then what I was doing, I tried to eliminate this mind of actually giving those reasons to say, my uncle is winning because of this, you are winning because you're lucky, you winning because you're making a lot of money, and those kind of a crap, those nonsense. So what I did, I sat down to myself, and then I remember in one of the book that I read, I mean a textbook that I read when I was still in college, there is where they're talking about stress, and then there's also where they're talking about I think chronic stress. They're also talking about good stress. I think it's called the eustress. I think there's so many educated people on this channel. They will correct me. I'm starting to be corrected. So I was wondering to myself, so there is a good stress. How is that possible? Then you know what I did? I went to the friend. I said to him, his name is Sefiso. I went to Sefiso. I said, Sefiso, listen, man, I want you to be my stress. I've been struggling to save 5 rand coins. I need you to be my stress. He was like, what are you talking about? I was like, Sifiso, listen, today I'm starting to save 5 rands. I don't want to go there and eat that money. I want to finish this challenge. Okay, Sifiso was like, okay. What do you want me to do? I was like, okay, every time you see me, before you greet me or anything, just say, hola, my friend, how are the 5 friends doing? Whether I'm on social media or online, go in there and ask me, hey man, how's that? Every day, do that. Because you know what it's going to do? This is going to create a stress that I don't want to be a loser in your eyes. And at the same time, I don't want to disappoint myself. You get that, guys? So, Sefiso agreed. But then I realized that for my mind to be fully focused, I need to change the way I've been doing it. They say the definition of madness or is actually doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. That's exactly what I was doing. So instead of using the 2 liter bottle, I used an ice cream. You see this scuff tin is an ice cream. That one, I used that scuff tin because it's 2 liter. That one is also 2 liter. So I put the 5 rands in there. So every time Sifiso see me, will be like, how is the 5 rand? Then I'll be so excited to tell him, the 5 rands are doing well. So guys, I managed to fill up that scaftini twice. And I managed to buy a door and the locks and paying the labor because the door at home was just terrible. I managed to change the door at home. I had money for labor. I put in the warning. You see this shelter, we call it the warning, and buy the locks, everything. So every time I see that door, it's a reminder that, you know what, I had a stress to keep me going. The point of this video is that if you really want your business to be successful, find people. Tell the people about the business before you establish it. Every day have people who will always be a reminder that you don't have to fail, a reminder that you don't have to disappoint yourself, the reminder that you don't want to be looking at as a failure in the eyes of these people. In this case, those people are your customers. Those are your customers. You're offering them a good product, an excellent product, a good product. So the most important thing is that you must make sure that you don't disappoint these people, because if you do that, you're also going to disappoint yourself. So guys, I hope you found value in this video, and then I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching, guys.